My cherished child, hear me now. This is not merely another day. A profound shift is already underway, a turning point I have initiated, timed with precision. What is unfolding for you now transcends what human understanding can grasp. It originates from beyond the visible, an answer descending from realms unseen. This moment begins the end of patterns that have exhausted you. What is approaching will be unmistakable, a clear display of my work. I am bringing forth something so far beyond the ordinary, so distinct, that you will know it arrived directly from my own being. My child, you are at a profound juncture, on the brink of a fresh start, and I observe a slight trepidation in your heart. Know this: my voice to you is steadfast, carrying a truth that cannot be dismissed. Move ahead with confidence, for what I have assured you remains eternally yours. No passing circumstance can lessen what I have set in place forever. I have not mistaken your essence. My intention for your existence holds true. The words of others or events that have occurred do not sway the path I have laid out for your unfolding. Those who perceived you lacking will soon witness my abundance, just as I declared from the outset. This is not a moment for withdrawal. It is a time to progress. I see you when the day feels burdensome, when moments stretch and thoughts swirl within you. You carry so much for many, attending to unseen matters, bearing quiet burdens, and continuing onward even when tired. But hear this truth, my child. You do not have to handle the world alone. I am present with you. Even when you cannot perceive it, I am the hidden support, the very life force that sustains your movement. That lingering discomfort that seeks to settle, that tension attempting to darken your surroundings, all of it is losing its grip. For I have already initiated a profound turning point that will end the pattern that exhausts you. I am not delayed. I awaited the precise timing, so that when this unfolds, no one will mistake it for coincidence. It will be unmistakably clear that this is my work, because what is approaching transcends common comprehension. It originates from beyond the visible. Do you recall that silent appeal you made, almost unspoken, believing your strength had vanished? I heard you. I cherish what is authentic, regardless of its perceived size. And it was on that solitary night, when you felt utterly alone, that I began to arrange circumstances for your benefit. Today I tell you, my precious one, what I committed, I will bring to fruition. I did not overlook it. I did not forget you. What many perceived as the conclusion of your journey was merely the commencement of something far grander. Because a crucial transition is imminent, and you must not withdraw at this time. What manifests in the hours ahead will confirm that my spirit guided you here. Remain, absorb, then share with those you hold close, for this blessing will extend to others. For years you have extended more to others than to yourself. Sometimes you wonder if anyone truly perceives your devotion, but I do. Know this today, my beloved child. Your efforts are not without purpose. Restoration is approaching. Solutions have already descended from eternal realms. Though human understanding cannot yet grasp it, the unseen dimension has already been set in motion to bring forth what is rightfully yours. The segment of your path that felt stalled, where advancement ceased, I have cleared the way. I have influenced individuals. I have dismantled opposing plans. And I have reoriented the course so that what belongs to you now flows back towards you. You will discern in every particular that I was overseeing everything, every moment. That recurring unease, those worries that burden you, that approaching commitment that disturbs your calm. I provide inner calm where there is agitation. I do not depend on human evaluations to act. I bring new order with a single pronouncement. And today my pronouncement is renewal for your spirit. Receive now an imperceptible, yet profound touch. You will feel burdens lighten, disquiet diminish, and serenity fill your thoughts. Because the completeness you seek has already been initiated. Continue to receive. Do not hasten. Let the presence now surrounding you achieve what only I can accomplish. And then share, for someone near to you also carries a heavy heart, and their hope may be strengthened by your assurance. You perceive a change in the unseen domain. This is not imagination. It is the spiritual realm actively working on your behalf. Individuals who once supported you now perceive you differently. Circumstances that felt stable have begun to shift, and what appeared to be a delay was simply a fresh direction. I prevented you from staying in environments that would diminish your spirit. I guided you out to establish you anew. It will seem illogical to those who only perceive the immediate. But soon, even those who doubted you will have to acknowledge, this was my doing. Ill will not prevail. Resistance will not conquer. There is a protective presence over your household. Nothing will descend into chaos, because all remains securely within my hold. Your name is recognized in realms you have not yet explored. Conversations are taking place about you without your knowledge. Opportunities will emerge without your having to exert effort for them. Because I determine your destined moment, not human assessment. And when I declare something is for you, nothing and no one can remove it. This path you believed you would never traverse, this aspiration you ceased to cultivate, this new beginning that seemed unattainable, all of it is nearer than you imagine. I have removed obstacles. I have silenced voices that sought to mislead you. I have prepared the fitting individuals, the exact moments, and a new era, and that era commences now. For you will not merely witness, you will experience what I have assured. You have not endured all this without purpose. No segment of your life has been unproductive. Even what seemed to be gone helped you grow, made you resilient, and made you ready. The quiet tears you shed were not forgotten. And today I declare, my beloved, the time for completion has arrived. You will begin to perceive clear indications everywhere. Those from afar will seek you out. Paths that closed without reason will reopen with dignity. What was unjustly withheld will be returned with acknowledgement. And where your name was spoken poorly, it will be remembered with esteem. Because when I choose to uplift, no one can hinder it. When I reveal my might, even the most skeptical spirits will recognize it. This season is for demonstrating to all that reliance upon me never leads to disappointment. To achieve this, my precious child, I ask you to remain attentive, to hear, to trust, and to absorb each word until its conclusion. Have you considered why you continue, even when circumstances seem to oppose you? It is because I have instilled within you a spirit that will not surrender. I placed within you, my child, a deep, inherent strength, not the kind the world values, but a resilience recognized by the heavens. You possess this inner power because even when you are tired, you turn to me. Even in quiet moments, you look to me. Even when you feel alone, you remain certain in your belief. And today, my precious child, I confirm this. Your trust in me will not be unseen. Your earnest requests will not be without purpose. I will reveal wonders to you. What unfolds before you will be so clearly from my influence, so profound, so far beyond what is ordinary, that you will know it arrived directly from my own being. Keep your heart open to my voice. Stay firm. And if these words touch your spirit now, my beloved one, share them with someone else who longs for this same closeness. For what is happening in this moment is true. It will grow. It will flourish. You have observed that even when everything feels chaotic, a deep quietness settles within your deepest self, a calm you can't quite explain. That inner calm isn't just the absence of problems, it's the living proof of my promise. It's the silent certainty from my spirit speaking, I am here with you. When others overlooked, I saw. When you felt unseen, I was already preparing remarkable things for you. This is not imagination or coincidence, it is my design. It is my answer forming in ways you cannot yet perceive, ready to become clear. How many times, my cherished child, have you felt swamped by daily tasks, the burdens that pile up, the difficult decisions only you could face? Still, you pressed on. This ensures that on days such as this, you remember an eternal voice leading you. It remains, affirming, that which I have made ready, no one can seize. Your innermost being has held questions you have not yet dared to speak aloud. Some may misinterpret your quietness, but they do not grasp the depth of what you carry within. I see, my child, and I assure you, no thought escapes my awareness. Today I come to reach into that hidden space, for it is precisely there I will begin to mend, to renew, to bring order to all that felt chaotic within your spirit. There are evenings when your body is weary upon rest, yet your thoughts refuse to quiet. You retrace discussions, choices, missteps, aspirations, expectations. I am present in those musings as well. Even amidst the turmoil, I am your steady anchor in those restless moments. My assurances do not depend on how you feel. It relies solely on my nature, and I am true. No exhaustion can undo what I have established. What belongs to you already bears an everlasting mark, and no worldly uncertainty can void what has been recorded in the celestial realms. You have come so near to giving up, yet something compelled you onward. And that something was I. I was the one who raised you up when no one else saw. I who placed vigor in your steps when your desire was to halt. I who strengthened your certainty when it seemed nearly shattered. It was not mere chance. It was my careful attention. For while you believed yourself solitary, I was readying you to encounter what no eye has witnessed, no ear has heard, what no spirit could ever imagine. Today, what troubles you may appear immense. But remember this: no towering obstacle can stand before my authority. I am the one who causes barriers to fall with a mere word, who quiets storms with a single utterance. And what rises against you, I will halt. No plan devised against your existence will succeed, for an unseen defense encircles your dwelling, your well-being, your unfolding journey. You may not perceive it, yet you are safeguarded by my unwavering care. I drew you to this instant because something is being set free right now. Something that does not rely on human effort. It does not require full understanding, only trust. And if trust yet resides within you, then there is room for the extraordinary. My promise is vibrant. It has not lessened in its power. Quite the opposite. It is nearing its fulfillment. And soon, what currently awaits will become a clear declaration. It will be impossible to overlook what I will accomplish through you, and allow trust to set in motion the unseen, a reminder that governance rests in the proper hands, and that even what you believed was already gone will be returned before your sight. Decisions are being made on your behalf in the highest places. Individuals unaware of your journey are being guided by me to clear pathways, provide what is needed, and enrich your course. Nothing occurs by accident when I am central. Every element is aligned to achieve its intended purpose. Therefore, my beloved child, do not be disheartened by the detours, the endings, the seeming obstructions. How often have you remained silent amidst sorrows you could not voice? How frequently did you hold back your tears so as not to trouble those nearby? This day I arrive bringing solace and restoration. For this weight you attempted to bear by yourself was not meant for you. I am your foundation. And it is precisely when you feel most vulnerable that I reveal my strength. You will begin to sense ease, clarity, and direction. For where my presence resides, there is relief. And my presence surrounds you in this very moment. Do not be swayed by the lack of belief in others. Do not permit the doubts of others to lessen your trust. For I do not speak according to what others hold true. I speak according to what I have already established, and what I have declared will come to pass. Every divine utterance spoken concerning your journey will be realized with exactness. There were moments, my child, when what seemed to be a setback was truly my unseen hand, shielding you from burdens you could not bear. It was my deep care that redirected certain paths. It was my presence that kept you safe from unseen dangers. And today, even before you grasp every detail, you will begin to find peace in what did not come to pass. For my protection often arrives disguised as something unwelcome. But your well-being has always been my constant concern. The deep sorrow you have felt, the clouded understanding, the unsettled state of your life, all these are known to me. I am now bringing a time of true balance, a period of deep renewal, not just for your body but for your inner self. I do not fix things only on the surface. I bring complete restoration from the very core. It is time for you to know my strength in your everyday moments. This will not be insignificant. It will hold profound importance. Your dear ones are held close within my intentions. Even those who seem far from me, even those who have strayed, I am surrounding them with my tender care and enduring patience. Your heartfelt pleas still rise to me. Not one has been forgotten. I can reach places no other can touch, and I will accomplish what only I possess the power to do. This is not for your glory, but so my name is known by those near you. Those memories that return, bringing sadness and regret, are not meant to weigh you down. Instead, they serve to show you how far I have guided you, so you never forget the power residing in me and the extent to which I have already brought you through. You are not defined by yesterday. You are a living sign of my presence now, and a vital part of the future I am revealing. And in that future, there is completeness, there is freedom, there is genuine purpose. This is my firm promise. The time of scarcity is ending. What was barely enough will begin to transform into more than you need. I do not give sparingly. I am the source of all good things, and your steady trust, even when you do not fully understand, will be recognized. A flow of my favor is being released right now. You may not understand its form, but you will recognize its origin. For everything that is about to unfold will bear my mark. And where my hand touches, what seems impossible becomes possible. When others judged you, they did not know the deep connection I share with you. When they doubted, they were unaware of my true plans. And today I affirm again, I never left you without clear direction. I guided you with a sure purpose. I am just, and my divine fairness is actively working for your good. The sense of isolation that seeks to cling to you is not due to an absence of others. It is a deep desire for my nearness. My presence alone is sufficient to occupy every void. I came not merely to offer comfort. I came to live within you. And where I live, sorrow loses its grip. Where I am, fear grows quiet. You will start to experience once more the inner joy that seemed to have faded. For I am restoring, step by step, every part of who you are, what you believe, and how you lean on me. You are precious, my cherished child, and I never stopped caring for your journey. When you thought the moment had passed and there was no space for anything fresh, I was only then starting to make ready. There are times when quiet does not mean absence, but careful arrangement. And while you waited for a clear response, I was establishing a solid base upon which your success could firmly rest. It is not about speed. It is about lasting strength. What I establish endures through time, resists wear, and overcomes all situations. You carry the weight of experiences no one fully grasps. You have hurts that time has not healed. You have memories that still bring pain. But hold this truth close. I am skilled at turning signs of struggle into proof of my goodness. What today feels like a final ending is actually a pause in the story I am revealing. And that story is far from complete. Your journey has been long, some days hard, but you were never alone. Even when unseen, I was right by your side. Be certain that what I spoke will not fail, that your life will yet encounter periods you thought were lost forever. Because what I declared was yours is still set aside, untouched, held secure by my hands. Some tried to dim the light you carry, lessen your worth, or question your path, but no statement of dismissal will possess more authority than the declaration I have uttered. My decree states that you were designated for a season of distinction. The moment has come for you to be recognized due to what you bore in silence, for every hidden offering, for every act of loyalty known only to me. I am just. Those who stay true will be blessed in due time. And that is why I now give you a calm the world cannot provide, a deep ease that cannot be explained, only felt. This is the indication that I am reaching into aspects that required my immediate focus. I am bringing newness to all things in their proper time. And if you sense this shift beginning within you, say with certainty, I trust in God's time. Let these words be an act of letting go, a willing choice to surrender. What seems unclear now will become clear and good very soon. You have been carrying duties that are too heavy to bear alone. Others rely on you, they place their faith in you, yet they often overlook your own need for solace. And that is why I tell you now, your own well-being is important. I called you not just to give to others, but to receive my healing. A new time begins now, my child, where support will reach you from unexpected places. I have seen your trust in me. Even when your voice seemed soft, the heavens always heard. I do not weigh the volume of a request, but the truthfulness of the spirit. I recognize a call that rises from the core of your being. Those who remain firm will witness my splendor. Those who persist will grasp what once seemed out of reach. How often, my child, have you carried burdens without speaking to shield those important to you? How many times have you hidden your tiredness so as not to trouble those who depend on you? But the moment has arrived for you to truly breathe freely once more. I am lifting the heavy weight and replacing it with lightness, exchanging your unrest for deep tranquility. More than that, I am granting you clear sight to navigate all that is ahead. You will no longer approach challenges with hesitation, but with purpose, with a settled knowing, with understanding that comes directly from me. When your body feels weary, when life's difficulties bring uncertainty, when well-being seems to falter, remember this, my beloved. I am the wellspring of all renewal. My strength remains endless, untouched by the passing of days. And today, that same restoring strength is moving into areas of pain, reaching where human efforts cannot, fortifying what was frail and revitalizing what appeared gone. The atmosphere around you will shift. What causes discomfort in your space now will yield to calm, not through your striving, but through my nearness. This change starts within your own being first. The commitments that feel distant are, in truth, drawing closer to fulfillment. Sometimes periods of waiting are not empty gaps, but times of careful preparation. During your wait, I was aligning circumstances, connecting individuals, and setting aside what was not for your good. Each step of this journey was intentional, and now my presence speaks clearly over your life. The voice you once strained to hear now draws close and affirms, your appointed time is here, and this period will bring clarity and completion. Yet this day I declare to you, it was not a void, it was active work. I was calm, yet I was at work. What remained hidden will now begin to reveal itself, for the time of unveiling requires steady trust even without immediate sight. And you had it. You held your gaze upon me. That is why I will now bring to light what was concealed. Even when you felt you had stumbled, I held fast to the true nature I placed within you. Because I see you beyond what you do. And that is why I still hold purposes for you. Purposes that encompass your inner peace, your material stability, your spiritual wholeness. Nothing is outside my grasp, and every aspect of your path is under my watchful care. My hand remains firm, and I am about to show this with unmistakable signs that none can dispute. A transformation is unfolding within you, and you perceive it. For what is stirring now does not arise from human reasoning, but from my spirit, which moves freely. And that vital breath has come. It arrives to stir your hopes, firm your convictions, and affirm that what I promised you is now approaching. The cycle of days you thought would simply repeat is being interrupted. The recurring patterns of sadness and disappointment are now ceasing. I have stepped in to alter the direction, and what comes to you now possesses enduring stability, for pledges made by me do not waver. The hurt you conceal to protect those you hold dear was heard. They were not simply utterances, they were declarations from your heart. And every declaration, upheld by trust, yields its result, even if it takes time. And today, in the unseen realm, those declarations are unfolding, gently taking shape. Soon the outcomes will be plain. Outcomes of calm where there was tension. Outcomes of soundness where there was worry. Outcomes of accord where there was quiet. The time for your spirit's refreshment has arrived. You will continue to be touched by the subtle details. You will grasp how each refusal had a reason, how every pause was part of my design. I did not permit certain routes, not because you were forgotten, but because you were being shielded. The journey that seemed lengthy was a redirection toward liberation, and the period that wore you down also taught you to see beyond what was directly before you. Now your sight is not merely physical, but rooted in profound insight. And that insight will safeguard you from this moment on. You are more connected to my guidance. I am the clear evidence of my steady truthfulness. Let these words be a quiet sanctuary, a place of thankfulness for what is now unfolding within you. No work I have begun will be left incomplete. Every phase of your journey has a certain end, and you will see its full arrival with absolute clarity. You will reflect and comprehend. Each step held significance. The responses that felt slow in coming are now quickening. For human measures of time differ from my divine rhythm. While you marked the days, I was refining the way. While you looked for a sign, I was setting the stage for something grand. Now is the time for movement. No more quiet waiting, but active unfolding from my hand. The assurance that was held back is now being set free. And you will perceive this within the very environment surrounding you, in your conversations, in your gatherings, even in quietude. Everything will be filled with my presence. I know the deep affection you hold for those close to you. I saw when you extended yourself and found no one reaching back, my beloved child. I witnessed when the pain of others touched you more profoundly than your own unease. But now it is your time to receive care. The period of reward has come. The generosity you extended, even where growth seemed impossible, now returns to you in abundant measure. Individuals you have not yet met will carry your name in their thoughts. Resources that felt scarce will begin to appear, because no action from a sincere heart is ever without purpose. Everything comes back to you, far more expansive than before. My cherished child, you stood firm for your own, never leaving their side even through discord. Now watch as the hearts of those you hold dear begin to soften. Separation will transform into longing. Pride will surrender to the quiet power of my nearness, and the one you thought lost to me will sense an undeniable pull. No soul is beyond my grasp, and I have already begun this work. Keep your faith strong, my beloved one, for what approaches holds deep happiness. A new phase of your life is emerging, signifying a genuine beginning, a clear answer. People will recall how you kept to your true course, even when forces tried to divert you. For I never waver, and every promise I have made will unfold, completely, precisely, with perfect justice. Much has changed around you. People have come and gone from your journey. Some promised loyalty, yet disappeared when you sought their presence. Do not linger on that, my child, for I was always near, and now I am bringing into your life those whose connection is truly divine. They will stand with you in prayer, strengthen you with insight, and walk beside you not only in success, but also in recovery. Your time of walking alone is finished. Now is the season for true fellowship. Your resources may seem modest, my precious child, but I am your endless provision. Anything lacking will be made whole by my hand. Help is coming from directions you cannot imagine. I awaken generous hearts. I show ways forward unexpectedly. I banish the fear of not having enough. For my promise is to sustain you, and where devotion dwells, so does abundance. You are seen within my grand design. I comprehend your needs, and I know exactly what to offer and at what moment. Trust my perfect timing. The discomfort you feel when something is not right is not random. It is understanding stirring within you. I am showing you how to discern what truly aligns with my purpose and what does not. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Not every obvious route is meant for you. And now, more than before, you will be guided with deep knowing. You will grasp what to accept and what to release. You will feel peace when the time is correct, and unease when it is not. I will show you the way plainly, and your footsteps will be steady, even in unfamiliar places. The weight you have carried is being removed. That constant pressure which depleted your vigor is yielding to the lightness only my spirit grants. The anxiety that quieted your inner being is now receding. I am restoring your balance, your rest, your ability to smile genuinely, to find peace without fear of tomorrow. I am your stillness, and where I am present, worry cannot remain. You will come to dwell with greater tranquility, with deeper insight, with profound trust in the care from above. Even when everything appears still, remember, I am still active. For quietness does not mean idleness, it means precision. I work in the unseen aspects of your existence so that, at the precise moment, everything will converge, and you will see the complete design and recognize blessing where you once saw only pieces. You will understand the reason for certain delays. You will understand that what appeared to be a struggle was part of a plan, and that no hardship was without meaning. I am not moved by your outward show, but I am pleased by your truthfulness, by the sincere way you seek me. Even on days you feel weary, your persistence brings me delight, for I see the intention within your being. There is no requirement for you to be flawless. Rather, you need to be genuine, and you have been. Continue in this manner, without pretense, sincere and profound. You cannot grasp how deeply your honesty impacts things you have not yet seen. While many try to appear strong to the world, your strength rests in admitting your fragility to me. It is that modest spirit I value, the one that speaks freely, without hiding anything, with complete candor. It is in that open space that I bring forth my marvels. As you consider all you quietly endured, my beloved child, it is natural to feel profoundly. But understand that none of those difficult periods were without purpose. Each provided understanding that made you more aware, more insightful, more firm in your reliance on me. And the inner strength you hold now did not come from ideas, but from the very act of leaning on me even when circumstances suggested otherwise. For this reason, you have recently sensed this movement within your spirit. For your spirit already senses that something fresh is drawing near. It is not fear, it is recognition. A new truth is unfolding. Something that time could not lessen, that difficulties could not erase, and that worry will not stop. And when this becomes visible, there will be no doubt. It will be distinct, profound, and filled with my splendor. Those who doubted will see my involvement. Those who left your side will understand you were never alone. I watched. And now I arrive to reinstate what injustice sought to take from you. You will no longer be recognized by your pain, but by your integrity. And I honor those who remain faithful, even when conditions are against them. Those who questioned your path had no understanding of the hidden work I was accomplishing for you, my child. While others failed to see, I noticed every aspect. The moments you thought of stopping, yet chose to continue, were profoundly precious to me. Remaining firm when things are easy is simple, but your reliance on me truly grew during the challenging times. The moment has arrived for you to witness the good that emerges from your quiet struggles. What felt unchangeable is now moving. My assurances to you are taking shape. The unseen weight you carried, the weariness you felt, the quiet hurts you bore, these reveal your steadfast spirit, my precious child. They show you did not give up. Because of this, what once blocked your way is now yielding. What seemed fixed is now flowing freely. A sense of freedom is emerging within you as these words settle in your heart. If you feel my presence touching your spirit, let these truths strengthen your confidence. I am completely trustworthy, my child, in every detail, every moment, every turn. I attend to all that concerns you with a care beyond human understanding. Many will marvel at the shift in your life's journey. They will wonder how such a change happened so quickly, unaware that I was quietly preparing you. My way is not for public show. I work unseen and reveal my hand at the right moment. That moment is drawing close. A time is near when who you truly are will be honored, your faithfulness recognized, and your trust made clear. This is not for your own boast, but so my character may be seen through all I do for you. If anything has caused you distress, know that I am already tending to it. Before any discomfort was named, I was already bringing comfort. Before any pain appeared, I had already set the restoration in motion, not only for your physical self, but for your inner spirit. There are burdens no one else can see, yet they weigh heavily on your core. Today, these too are being eased. You will feel a sense of calm. You will notice a difference. You have felt a quiet urge to distance yourself from certain places or dealings, my child. Do not ignore this inner guidance. It is my spirit leading you away from connections that do not align with your true path. Some relationships seemed good, but were slowly weakening your confidence. I am showing you the difference between what truly strengthens you and what simply pulls your focus. You will understand more clearly what belongs in your life and what needs to be let go. This is not an absence, it is a refinement. I am smoothing your way so you can advance steadily toward what I have set aside for you. Your mind needs quiet, my cherished child. The constant rush of thoughts, the heaviness on your spirit, the inner conflicts, all of this is being eased now. I am the one who quiets disturbed waters and brings serenity to the mind. Today, I speak peace over your deepest being. You will find more restful sleep. Your thoughts will become sharper. You will make decisions with clearer understanding. For I am bringing harmony to your emotions. What once felt like a storm is now becoming a gentle flow, and this flow will guide you. You concern yourself with what is to come, my child, with those who depend on you, with the things you do not yet know. But remember, your way ahead is safe with me. I am the one who walks before you. What is unfolding for you will not be chaotic. I have already seen your future. I have already arranged conversations. I have already gathered individuals. I have already prepared the circumstances. What seemed uncertain will be made clear. What felt distant will be brought near. And when it happens, you will know it is from me. You will not always fully understand how I work, my precious one. But faith is not about complete understanding. It is about leaning on me. And you have leaned on me, even when you could not see what was next, even when things around you changed. It is this yielding that I value, for I do not look for perfection. I seek hearts willing to walk with me, and yours has been. That is why every act of trust you show will be remembered by me. Every declaration you made to me will be honored. I do not overlook the one who selects me daily, even when all else points to an alternative course. Your home will become a place of peace, my child, not a place of conflict. What caused tension, the disruptions, the heavy silence, the constant disagreements, is being addressed now. I am setting firm foundations of spirit within this space. I am clearing misunderstandings, repairing bonds, renewing trust. And what feels unsettled now will soon be a quiet refuge of shared purpose. For where I am recognized, confusion cannot remain. And today this recognition rises to me like a sweet offering. You will understand you do not need to work so hard for acceptance, my beloved, nor prove your value to anyone. I embraced you even before you spoke your first plea. My love for you does not depend on what you do. It is constant, firm, and it is upon this steady love that I now invite you to find rest, to lean on me without fear, to live without feeling the need to explain yourself to others. For I know you completely, from your innermost being. And what I see within you is far more precious than any opinion others tried to put upon you. You are held dear. You are seen. You have tried to handle what cannot be controlled, my child, striving to keep everything intact. You look after the needs of those around you. You carry burdens silently. You hold back words to prevent hurt. You give more than you have. Still, often you feel unseen. But now I tell you, with the deepest care, I observe it all. Every quiet deed, every difficult decision, every personal giving. Nothing you have offered from a place of genuine care has gone unnoticed by me. I am sending comfort to your heart, which simply needed to know it is not walking alone. You have questioned whether you are still aligned with my path, my child. You felt as if you were drifting, tired from waiting for something that seemed to be held back. But I assure you, there are paths I keep hidden for a time to protect you from harm if you were to walk them too soon. And now that time has come. What was hidden will become plain. What seemed distant will be shown right before you. I did not keep you from seeing to cause you difficulty, but to keep you safe. Some people left your life without a word, my beloved one. Those you held close disappeared without giving reasons, and that brought you sorrow. It brought sorrow because your spirit was deeply affected. But today I reveal to you, their departure was a protection. It was necessary to create room so that the promises I made could unfold without hindrance. It was not a rejection. Keep moving forward, my child, for what is quietly taking shape within you will soon become clear. Hidden changes are happening, reshaping what is beyond your sight. My child, the quiet work within you is reaching its moment of revelation. Some believed your time was over, but they did not comprehend the path I laid out for you. They do not see that I oversee all time, and what I set in motion continues without limit. My timing is not like the passing days you count. When I decide for something to appear, no delay can prevent it. This season is changing now, not because of the calendar, but because your reliance on me has grown stronger. You found inner resolve in stillness. You saw goodness even amidst trials. Now, my cherished one, you will see the fruit of your journey, clear for everyone to observe, particularly those who doubted. There were moments, my child, when you felt completely drained, thinking you had nothing left to offer, no more strength to continue. Yet today, I show you what truly remained inside, a steady devotion. Because of this firmness, I will raise you up with a clear direction. That enduring quality within you is what I hold most dear. When you feel you have nothing, that is when I show you the abundance you truly carry. I do not wish for you to seek me only when troubles weigh you down. I desire your heart to be open to me now, while you are strong, while your spirit is ready. I want to lead your way softly, before hardship appears. I am not speaking to create worry, my beloved. I am simply calling you closer. Do not let challenges be your sole instructor. Let my care light your way instead. Let my closeness guide you before your path becomes difficult. Let me be your stable ground before your footing becomes uncertain. My child, your openness to my voice and your steadfast heart honor me. The peace and clarity you now feel are signs of my presence and the unfolding of what I have promised. Your trust not only blesses your path, but also those who seek comfort through you. Release the burdens I have lifted and look toward the future I have prepared, where my truth lights every step. Let this peace grow within you, becoming a source of hope for others. Agree in your heart with this message as a declaration of trust. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, so my words may reach beyond you. I have more to reveal. Return ready to receive, knowing my presence is your shield and guide. Be at peace. My care surrounds you, secures you, and directs your steps.